So the reason why we are 5 minutes late, ladies and gentlemen,
It's not the reason, you guys.
it's because
Calm down.
one
Is it not?
Stephanie Agnes was like,
Oh, he's throwing you under the bus,
oh
Steph.
no,
Don't even-
my camera's not
Aloysius.
working. My camera's not working. We're like, okay, cool, Steph. You
Camera
know,
wasn't working.
just do your thing. We're here. We're good. You know, just do what you gotta do
Camera
to
wasn't
survive.
working, though.
And yet we still saw no changes because it turned out Steph fixed her camera issue like 5 minutes ago and was just futzing around with her background.
No, I was only fucking around with the background 2 minutes ago. There's a difference.
So we're
2 minutes ago, I realized,
she's
oh,
not
my
wrong.
camera
There's
works.
3
Now
minutes.
Okay.
I'm gonna change my background.
okay. Yeah, you know what? I stand corrected. Steph fixed her camera
corrected?
3 minutes ago, and she spent 2 minutes fixing her background.
I did shit. It did not take that long to do a background. I said 2 things. Remember, I'm gonna look like summer photos, and then I was like, no, I'm gonna change it to this one, and then I showed my camera.
You said
then it was
sen-
like,
you
come
said
on,
you
Steph.
said senior photos
Summer.
because I had this vision of you dressed as a thug TLC from high school.
I
Yeah,
heard
yeah,
summer
yeah.
school photos.
I heard senior photos.
I heard senior.
Listen when I fucking talk. We've already heard it's word vomit when it comes out, and then I just have thoughts
She's
on
not
what I
listening
think
when
I
she talks.
said, and then everyone corrects me.
Steph, I like that your
You know how
hair
it goes.
matches your background.
Thank you.
So wait, did you not go and get your hair cut today?
No.
Oh, because in that photo you sent me, you said I'm going in right now.
No. I said, wait, is that what I fucking said? See, now I don't even know what I said.
Yeah, the way I read it was it implied that you were going in, and my joke was going to be like, I hope you get an
No.
okay cut. You know,
No.
well, you have to look way past me and Jordan going off about religion. See, there's
Yeah.
No. Took a
says-
picture. Let me actually. No, Jordan,
something
put that on
for
the chat
nobody
because
but us
it's kind of a joke.
Okay, yeah, let me grab the picture and put that up.
So I walked by a salon, I took a photo, I sent it, and the word after, or the phrase I said after is, LOL, where cuts are just okay.
Wait. So Steph's joke makes sense. So Steph's joke makes
what
sense.
the fuck, guys,
There you
I'm
go.
funny sometimes.
Don't
Not
put me
all
under
the
the bus.
time,
I'm with
but
you, Steph.
sometimes.
no one's putting you under the bus yet.
She's generalizing you guys.
Can I be like under the stars instead? Why does it have to be a bus?
That's
She
not
wa-
how that.
She wants to be thrown
Please,
under
please.
the stars. So it's like, oh, well, at least I have a nice view.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. You my bad. You wrote, yeah, I just walked by. I thought you wrote, I just walked in.
No.
That's where I was confused.
Oh yeah, I'm really doing it. I already got the appointment made. I'm getting the undercut. I don't care what anyone says. I'm gonna fucking
From
do it.
that
and if
place?
I hate it later.
Maybe
No,
from
okay,
that says
You're gonna go to OK Salon and get your hair cut?
Guys, no, I'm not going to the OK salon to get just an OK haircut.
You should go to this might look good salon.
Fingers crossed, Salon.
What if there was? That's so interesting. If you could have a hairstyle place, what would you name it?
Hair. That's it.
Well,
I want to be one of those stores where it's just, it is just what that store is.
I don't know. I feel
Nix.
What'd
What?
you say?
like
Nix.
Nix?
Yeah.
Nix. Do you
Like-
specialize in Nix?
In this scenario, is your name Nick or?
No.
No, because you
dang
nick people when you cut them.
Yeah.
I was about
Or
to
are
say,
you a
if I
fan
had
of the
concealer,
basketball
I
team?
could totally make Nix in my eyebrow.
He's also just okay.
Yeah, no, I already made an appointment with the girl who did my brows because I was she would be the one for me to message because I know she could do the cut. So yeah,
Wait,
I'm gonna get an undercut.
The tattoo
And
lady that
then-
lives in Orange County.
No, the
Oh.
one who did the second one. These are the
The other person that
The other
tattooed your
one.
face.
yeah 2 years later because it fades. So I got my touch up with someone other.
I
some
need to
other
get a fade.
person. Yeah. Yeah. But basically, what they're gonna do
There's a
is
whole lot of crazy going on tonight.
ideally, what it's gonna be is they're gonna keep the length all around, but they're just gonna shave the underneath.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if my hair's half up, half down, you would see it was shaved. If my hair is down, you wouldn't fucking know other than like, hey, your hair's a little thinner.
You know, I've heard of
And your
a
neck's exposed.
I've heard of a hair salon called Ooh Girl Who Did Your Hair. And I want to go there. Like it's straight up girl, comma, who did your hair? Question mark. That
Is girl
who did
is it
your
girl
hair.
with a U?
I think it's with a U.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Girl.
As Steph would call it. Oh, Anthony
Let's
wasn't,
be-
Ant wasn't
I
there
don't
for
know.
that.
No.
When we were playing Fall Guys on fucking Thursday,
What?
Little Miss Annoying over here, she pops and we're like, Steph, are you here? She goes, yeah, and kept that shit going the whole time. And I was like, Anthony would have hit you so hard. By
Was
now.
I high?
Apparently you
Probably.
were. If you don't remember this,
Exaggerated. What did I say? Yes?
No, you didn't say yes.
What did I
Like
say?
you went,
Yes?
yeah. You did the nasal one that Anthony really hates. He hates them all, but he really hates the nasal one.
listen, you're all out
Oh,
there trying to be
God.
like ironic, but you're all genuine when you do it now.
I was never ironic. Yeah, we're not talking about me doing it. We're talking about
Oh,
Steph
yeah,
doing
my
it.
bad.
It's like how I ironically just started saying bro, bruh, and all these things,
Seriously?
and now that's just how I
It's in.
speak.
That's just
It's
what it
in
is,
now. Yeah.
I think that's how a lot of slang like starts and sticks around.
Yeah.
I pulled a buddy the other day, and I really didn't like it.
Oh, that's
But I,
classic.
but I,
bud.
but no, it wasn't that. It was that kind of like, oh, buddy, you okay?
So again, you're just channeling your inner Anthony.
Now Anthony says pal, which he knows I hate. Like I don't.
He's
Aw,
basically
champ.
he's basically a Canadian from South Park, and like he's just
Yeah,
out
like,
here.
I don't know. Something about the word pal. It always has bugged me. I don't know why. Like pog champ.
Oh. My ex
Hi.
really hated the word sport, but every year I text him happy birthday sport, and he hates it every
is this?
time.
And that's why
My
he
ex.
blocked you years ago. You're sending texts to nothing.
I think I said, hey, sport. And then he's like, God, I hate it. And I was like, I could hear you saying how much you hate saying, like, hate when I say this. But, you know, it's
Hey,
fun.
Patosai.
You should switch it up and throw in like a hey chief.
Yeah.
Ooh, I wonder what he would say. I should text him now.
Anthony, you used to do the boss one. Like I've heard you. Like when we've gotten like.
I still do.
No, I know, but like you were who I got that from. Like when we would go to restaurants or whatever, you would ask the waiter, you'd be like, "Hey, boss, can I get like a XYZ?"
It
or
usually it's
whatever?"
like bosses usually goes to like service employees.
Yeah. But because you said it so many times when we go out, like it moved into my lexicon, and like when I'm at stores, at customers, I was like, "Hey, what's up, boss?" You know what I mean? Like I just, I don't know. This kind of works out.
Yeah,
Hey.
Buddy and Pal have stuck to me for a while.
I know.
mine
To
are
buddy, I have no
smoother.
problem with, but pal sounds so disheartening. Like I don't
Good
know.
one,
It sounds.
Al.
I just don't like it. I don't like the way you say it. I don't like the way. Not you specifically. I just don't like it. It sounds just like I don't know this person. What's up, pal?
Rank it,
It's just,
rank,
I don't
rank it,
like it.
rank it there with Champ and Chief.
We just let it go, Scott. We just let it go.
You
What,
don't have a
Lex-
Lexaton? I thought you had all the G1
That-
Transformers.
okay, then this thing cut out because I know how to fucking say that word. It's one of the few I know where it goes.
Lexicon.
Why do you use-
Lexicon.
Yeah, here's my lexicon. But Chief and what was the other one? Champ?
Champ.
I mean, whatever. I mean,
But like there's not one of those like is Pal worse than those two?
for me, yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I know
really?
I know the perfect one you could use, Leland. Just from now on, just be like, what's up, home slice? Just use that.
No, I have
Ooh,
dropped a
bring
home slice occasionally,
back.
or I'll
This
say
is good.
lunchbox. I'll just
The lunchbox is like direct reference.
Yeah, no, I know when to use it. It's just Sam isn't good. I don't. That's not one I'm into. Yeah.
I don't even say that ironically.
Yeah,
I do like to say tons of fun, but it's not like nice. Like you don't call anyone you actually like tons of fun. So I just call my cat tons of fun sometimes.
But your cat's not that overweight, is she?
He's not. But sometimes he's just like in a position that makes him look thick as fuck.
Wow.
So I just be like, hey, tons of fun.
3 C's.
Ooh, 3 big capital C's. He sits on his ass a lot, like with his legs spread. And just like,
so he sits on his whole ass. That's what you're saying.
His whole ass.
Oh.
Well, he's just doing what he sees you do, and he's imitating.
Yeah.
Stuff is kind of like how Sam sits. He just sits on his whole ass every time.
Yeah, he does. I call him Bubba Chicken. He likes it.
That's one of them just nonsense things.
Yep.
He loves it.
Does
His
he?
tail wags. He's excited.
It's not what you say; it's
usually,
the tone that you say it in.
It's usually that really like slow tail wag that just kind of like gracefully like goes left and right, and then it just goes in full waggy tail.
I had an almost full blown
chicken.
argument with an ex once
Oof.
about it's the tone you say something. It's not necessarily the words that you say.
That's correct.
Like
That's
there
fair.
are a handful of words that like your like dog cat level kind of pets, understand enough to probably maybe even identify with it. Maybe that's something we'll never know. But when I go to my cat, I'm like, look at you little fuck face. They don't know, like, if I said this to somebody else, that would be mean.
Yeah.
But I had an ex comment like, don't say that to him. I'm like, he don't know what it means.
He doesn't speak human language.
He doesn't. Yeah, he didn't know English. And I had this argument with like, they thought that.
Why do I feel like I know exactly which ex we're talking about?
Oh, you probably do.
I have 2 guesses, but 99% on one. And then there's just this other one. It's just throwing it out there.
Oh my god, shit for shit.
Look, I tell Disco, I go, look, you're so stupid. And she loves it because she has no fucking clue.
Yeah.
Oh.
But she knows, they know repetitive words like, walk, snack.
Yeah.
Kisses, shit like that.
They know like what some of these words mean in their doggy, kitty
ways,
interpretations.
Yeah.
But they don't have a concept of language like we do.
No.
Like not even close.
Scott said,
I mean, the more I think about it, I'm like, I think it's a stretch to think that like maybe an animal identifies with a name.
yeah,
I
probably.
think so.
I think they just get used to hearing it.
Yeah.
And
They're
they know
just
that
funny
that's something.
tells.
Like I think if anything, it's just a word that like gives them a little bump of serotonin because that word always comes with something typically good.
So obviously, treat is a word I say.
Yes.
Outside is a word I say.
Yeah, inside also.
Up
Yes,
for like
yeah.
get up. I usually do up and a tap, and then the dogs usually know to follow. Tifa knows her name.
Or she responds to her name at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, she responds to her name. Sam does too, and it in all sounds like Sam or Sam or Sam. And then
Which she, by the way, they can hear all you're doing this right now.
Yeah, he's at your door right now.
Yes.
Oh no, the door closed. Sierra's stuck in here. Sam's probably outside. Bubba, sorry.
I think my brother likes to
We
do.
need to calm down. Bubba was real chatty last podcast.
Yeah, he was. He was very loud.
Yeah, what my brother likes to do just would look a dog in the face like, "Do you like stuff and things, and the dog just like,
Yeah.
Oh,
Because it's a fucking
so
dog.
Yeah.
cute. Oh.
my parents picked up Trevor today, and the house already seems so much emptier.
Oh,
Yeah,
Baby Trev. Cutie
they
patootie.
drove all the way to South Carolina,
God damn.
And I'm sad that I learned about south of the border today because it's in South Carolina, and it's a big old Mexican restaurant. Yes, in South Carolina, and it's just super racist. So I want my parents to go there because that'd be funny.
The ones in San Diego aren't that great either. I mean,
well, it's not south of the border. It's just they're just on the border.
I think those are all gone.
So
no, we still have on the border.
We have a miscommunication here. We have a miscommunication here.
Yeah.
On the border is the restaurant y'all are talking about. South of the border is a specific restaurant in South Carolina. It's a specific place in South Carolina.
I think on the borders are gone.
I just
no. On the border are still around.
I thought you meant like when they were in the South.
Yeah, they
went to on the border the restaurant.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Because I forgot who posted it in our memes channel today, but Beck confirmed, like, yeah, that's a thing.
So, what makes it racist? Is it like real bad?
It's South Carolina, Mexican.
No, that is implied. Yes, that is all implied. Let's look up the menu, shall we?
Like, is there? I don't think racism is the theme. Like,
it's the South.
So many Planet Hollywoods. I think that maybe
what you're gonna have to walk us through that when we're done with this.
Like a deliberate, like you're about to look up the menu, like it's gonna have some racist shit racist named foods, and I don't think that's what it is. I think it's a restaurant that's like, you know what, Old Splash Mountain was the best Splash Mountain.
Yeah,
I think it's more like that.
Becca's saying the south of the border in South Carolina is also a hotel. Mexican but redneckified. Racist is definitely the theme.
Oh. Yeah, Beck.
Yeah. Okay. So if you go over to our into the memes channel on our Discord, it's free for everyone. Cody posted someone went there and they posted it on TikTok.
Wait, I really got to open the door so the dogs can go out freely. Give me 1 second.
There it is.
Okay, Anthony, I'm going to have to.
Yeah. I didn't see this meme. I haven't been in the meme Discord.
No. I looked up south of the border.
Okay.
And to go on your thing where what were you saying? Like, you don't think they necessarily went out of their way to be racist. It's just, kind of what it is, stuff like that. I'm about to put a pic in the chat, which Jordan will, and we're just gonna let that.
Yay.
We're just gonna let that sit and see where you're at with that. So,
all right,
not appropriate. Not appropriate.
But my point is, it was on purpose.
There it is for you, chat.
Certainly not cool.
Oof.
Yes, it is the giant guy back.
Oof. Do they have that standing at every restaurant?
Maybe not every one of them. Some probably are in a mall.
Jordan, is there like a good reason why they're going to South Carolina? Like, is it family or is it like
because
ball of yarn?
My parents basically went on a road trip. Well, first,
they had to go through a lot of red states to get there.
Yeah. Well, so me and my brother, we grew up in Bahrain in the Middle East. While we were there, because it's like a U.S. military base and all this stuff, military families. We lived in this compound basically, and there's a bunch of other families there with us. So basically, our childhood friends and their families. So, two of them live in Vacaville in California. So they drove over, visited my parents. They're like, "Hey, we're gonna go visit our other friends from Bahrain, but they live in South Carolina." My parents are like, "Down."
Ooh, let's go.
So they all just went caravan style.
That's some like late teenage shit right there.
Yeah, because they're all retired now, so they're like, "All right, let's just hang out."
That's awesome.
Why not?
Yeah, and they were about to go from South Carolina go to Jacksonville to visit my Auntie Faye's daughter. That they're the ones that live in South Carolina, but she caught COVID, so like, no, let's not do that. So my parents just went home.
Smart.
Pass.
Yeah.
Let's get this racist shit off the feed.
All right.
Let's take that down.
Yeah, that's
Oh, so there's only one restaurant of it then, or is this a chain?
One is enough.
yeah.
Okay. So I'm reading it as it's a single place. Okay.
Good.
Yeah, that
Anthony, when you lived up near Knott's Berry Farm for a while, or in that area,
Yeah.
What was the name of that restaurant? The Three Bears.
The
There was a
pie place?
no, that was Polly's Pies.
That's Polly's, yeah.
I'm
And
never
Polly-
gonna forget that name.
Ooh,
That's-
Polly's Pies. We ate
Ooh.
there once.
Oh yeah.
Girl.
Respect. In fact, the Tiffy's is gone now. All we have is Polly's.
Yeah. Polly is a saint.
No, there was like a weird chain / Coco's Denny's situation. It was maybe you never went to it, but it was I think it was
don't
called like
remember
the
it
Three
very
Bears or something. Like that.
Oh,
There it is.
we went there when we were looking for apartments. You and I, right?
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah. Didn't we pop into one?
Probably.
It was like some kind of like
bear place. It was not called the Bear
it
Place.
was some kind of like country bear jamboree thing or something like that. Yeah, they had a giant like carved wooden bear.
I feel like the
out
Three
front.
Bears would be a good name for a gay bar. Continue.
My bottom line, they just put one in El Cajon, and I want to try to remember what it was called because I drove by it the other day. I was like, huh, all right.
Yeah. But so it's like the girl's Peruvian in the video. She's not happy the entire time.
I could imagine.
Oh, my bad. I mean, there is a place called the Three Bears, but this place in El Cajon that just opened is called the Black Bear Diner.
Ooh.
That
Steph, we're going.
sounds
That's a thing.
Okay.
kind of
Sounds
sounds
Put that on the
like
list.
where we went.
good. Okay.
But it's just like
Sounds-
log cabin themed.
Yeah,
Ooh,
pretty much.
Sounds fun.
Fingers crossed I get called boy.
Eesh.
Oh yeah, my ex responded. He said, I said, "Hey, Chief," and then he goes, "Hey, what's up?" with like a old face, and then I go, "Pa, sorry, this was a bit. We're live on the podcast. I told the story about how you hated sport." And he goes, "Oh my god, I still do. I feel like when I'm called it, I just play with bouncy balls and yo-yos all day."
What sport is he talking about?
Look. If you ever wondered what the male version of Steffi Agnes would be like, it would be her ex.
Oh, okay.
We got along real well when it came to the weird shit we were into, or names we would call people, or just being annoying.
You can't have two Stephs in a relationship. That's too much.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much.
One person can be the Steph, and the other one has to be the responsible one.
Yeah, there's like a lot of little things. Like I think one time I was pissed, and he was like, "Hey, babe, it ain't easy being cheesy," and I fucking lost my shit for whatever reason. I was so much more pissed than I already was. And then there was like, I forgot what he used to joke that I used to beat him up. There was like a lot of little things where it was just like he would tell stories about how I would beat him up, and then later on people would joke
twice, all right?
because it would just be like I was too nice to do that it was real confusing. Because it would just be like, why would Steph do that? And then he would say shit like, yeah, one time she was like, go in the kitchen and make me a sandwich. And I was like, I didn't fucking say that. It was shit like that.
I mean, sometimes
Good
you get
times,
real
good
heated
times.
over a repeated bit at your expense that's told over and over and over and over. Fuck.
Should have been on time.
Yeah.
If you were on time, none of this bit would be here forever.
I don't know what to tell you.
Man.
I'm not sorry.
Anyway, I feel like at some point everyone dates themselves and they're like, oh, okay, I understand things about myself now. Then you fix it for the next relationship.
Leland, when did I date myself?
Oh God.
So the British restaurant where they're real super rude sounds fun.
Oh, is it all the time? Have we all met?
Leland?
We're not having this on there.
Oh.
You want to have that therapy session? I'll sit down and totally listen to you, bitch. But I'm not doing it now.
Huh.
Do they have a great sense of humor? At least.
I mean, they'd have
They
to.
did
if they
not.
were me.
They did not. No.
Boo.
Then they're not me. I have a terrific sense of humor.
Hence why you aren't together. It's like-
But they're not me if they don't have a good sense of humor.
I mean, I think you're
understood the
funny.
Question.
Sour Anthony.
No such thing. I'm sweet as hell, baby.
You told me the other night in chat that you were gonna shit on my grave. That's pretty fucking sour.
That was last night.
Was it last night? Wow.
Yes.
Time is no meaning.
No, that wasn't last night. Last night was Monday.
Yeah.
Were we? Oh, it was in text. That's right.
It was on that Instagram, but yeah.
Whatever.
We have so
Listen,
many
it's
fucking
the
threads.
same
It's hard to
thing
keep
now.
track of where
We have
things
like 8
go.
different group chats.
This episode's real inside baseball. The baseball being
Look,
the four of us.
This
And
is
then the four of
episode
us.
269, giggity. And I feel like at
Yeah.
this point, again, this is one very long sustained conversation.
There's never been a plan. Sometimes you're just gonna have an episode where we're just talking to each other and like forgetting that maybe some people don't understand what we're talking about.
Oh, I figured that was the first whatever until we started doing this visual shit. It's like-
we've been doing this for was it
at least 2020.
72 episodes?
Yeah, I guess so. Because I mean, it'll be 2 years in September.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The restaurant's called Karen's? That's the British restaurant where they're mean to you?
Good name.
The problem with the being rude to you at restaurants, like, I don't think they go far enough.
I wouldn't want them to go any further.
Yeah,
No, but I mean, isn't that what you're paying for? That's why you went. Like, you went there because they're gonna poke fun at you and be in you know, like
You know what?
make fun of you and stuff. Like dicks, like Corum said. But
Yeah.
like I've been to dicks and like dicks ain't funny. Like they don't know how, if you're not funny, you're not gonna be good at this. Like there's a way to be a dick and be funny, and then there's just being an ass.
listen, if
I
there
saw
was like a slider on your
dicks.
table that you could be like, hey, I'm gonna set mean to this level. Then okay, maybe I can understand like somebody like getting meaner. But if you're like, if your mean tolerance is low and and that grading scale has not been established, you're gonna go too far.
No, I'm not. And my means. I'm not saying like that. You walk up to you're just like, "What's up, fuckers?" Like I'm not saying that kind of thing. I'm just like,
I feel that'd be fine.
Well,
That's
no,
what
but
I would
I'm-
expect at dicks.
yeah, I guess that's okay. I'm
Diners
just,
does that. Well, not fuckers, but like
They
they'll go
won't
up
curse
to
at
you.
you.
I
They'll go
guess
up to- yeah.
They throw
like how they
straws.
poke fun at you. Oh, I love when they throw straws. That's always fun.
I've never been.
They put straws
Jordan,
in my
you
hair.
will die there because the food is so good. You will not know what to do. Like
There's
I
one in Liberty
feel-
Station.
Steph,
You would
put it
just
on
be
the
like-
list.
Anthony, shut your
I don't
mouth.
know.
That place is legit.
Good.
You're
but-
coming with us,
Diner food.
Anthony.
The desserts there are legit. They got a
Yeah.
dessert there where it's like a
I
giant
went way too hot.
fucking
Is that the sink?
It's
Everything
like-
but the kitchen sink?
I don't know. They put a thing on top of like sticks you eat, and as you eat the sticks, you pull them out. The cake falls into something else underneath it, which makes it better, and then you eat all of it at once. Like it was crazy.
I want to try this. Hold on.
What?
Ah, no, it's just never mind.
I mean, it
Listen to
sounds
Anthony.
amazing.
Anthony has a 5-star cuisine palette. Listen to his choices.
He likes Burger King. I don't trust anything he says.
I'm letting go of Burger King. My last couple experiences have not been great at several different locations. And
Oh, good. The veil has
I'm
finally
tasting-
dropped. Surprise.
I
It's
did-
always been that way.
I did. You know, sometimes you just want the flavor of a Whopper. All
Yeah,
right,
okay,
you just want that
sure.
Whopper in your mouth, and nothing else will do.
Giggity.
I did hit a Rallies this week.
Wow.
How'd that treat you?
Great.
Oh, Rallies is just right there. I keep wanting to go, and then I end up going somewhere else.
Rally's has good fries.
Rally's has really good fries.
They do have good fries.
What kind of
My-
fries are they though? What kind
Seasoned.
of style? Are they
They're
curly or are
seasoned
they
fries.
straight seasoned fries?
They're
straight
straight
seasoned.
seasoned. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Steph,
not
we've
thick,
been to a
but
Rally's.
they're not skinny.
Yes.
I don't remember.
My problem with the Rally's burger though is that they all look like someone sat on them, no matter what.
Yes.
And that was just like, I get it. It's not supposed to look like the photo, but like you could try just a bit. I mean,
no,
I
but
understand
wait.
I'm not at a fancy restaurant.
When
Yeah,
you
Becca,
finally
I
see
was
a
trying to
perfect
remember.
burger, it's questionable.
I was trying to remember what do they call a Rally's out where you're at?
Checkers?
Checkers.
Yeah, Checkers.
Yes.
Where the fuck did I pull that shit from?
Far
You've been
behind.
around.
Far behind. It's just been right behind there.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't mean to go to Rally's. I was getting on the freeway and I had to quickly move over to get to my other like freeway interchange.
Yeah.
And this shit for brains wouldn't let me over. I was ahead of them, speeding up, and they kept speeding up. And by the time he finally realizes, like, maybe I'm getting over or decides, like, back off before something dangerous happens, it's too late. Because I'm not going to cross the fucking solid white line when there's already a gap between it. I'm not going to do it. So I ended up going down down the wrong freeway. And I hadn't eaten yet. It was like 2:00. And I'm like, you know what? I think the next exit has a Rally's. And I haven't been to a Rally's in forever. I also had Arby's recently. I'm hitting up some rare spots lately.
Arby's is cool. I'm not
Arby's
mad at
has the
Arby's.
meats. I like the meats. I like the meats.
Yeah. I
what-
get
I don't know
that
where the closest-
brisket sandwich.
I only know of like one
Arby's.
Rally's in San Diego.
Yeah,
That's
I only know one in El
Cajon
Cajon.
and Lemon Grove. I went
Yeah.
to the one in Lemon
Lemon
Grove.
Mm,
I
There used
see
to be-
the one near El Cajon all the time.
There used to be one in La Mesa, but it got turned into a terrible Mexican drive-through joint.
Is it a
Sombreros?
Santana's?
No, it's not Sombrero. It's not Santana. It's like a one thing.
Los
But it-
Primos?
I don't know. I don't live there no more. I just know where things are.
What is it exactly?
You were
Lemon
just
Grove?
down here.
I didn't go to La Mesa.
You didn't come here either.
No, I didn't.
Ooh.
I didn't have time.
I would make time.
You can stare at me all you want. It's not going to make me change my view.
Isn't there a Rally's in
I'm good
Escondido?
at that.
Probably.
I don't know.
You can keep it up. I don't give two fucks.
I wish he really was frozen because it's really funny
Sombrero
when it
is
happens.
good for fast food Mexican.
Sombrero is acceptable if you don't feel like putting in a little extra effort for better quality.
Yes.
I really liked an Ollie.
You really don't wanna get out of your
back in
car.
the
I
day.
didn't mean
Get
to
us some
drag
burgers.
you to it all those times and pay for your terrible meal, apparently. So sorry, your
didn't say-
palate doesn't like it.
I didn't say it was disgusting. I still eat there, but it's good if you don't want to get out of your car.
I had it on Sunday. I stopped by on the way when I got to San Diego, and I got some stuff from me and my dad. Not only have their menu prices jumped about 35% per item, which I was like, fuck you, you're not that good. And I had heartburn for like 2 days. So I was like, oh, maybe Sombrero is not where I used to be. I'm like, I was a little disappointed. So I have my alternate choices to go to from now on.
Sombreros is a good drunk food.
Yes.
What's your choice of food? When
Yeah, when you go to a Mexican joint, yeah.
Oh, roll tacos, California burrito, or nachos.
Okay,
Okay. All acceptable.
those are solid choices.
Love nachos.
Y'all gotta try these hot Cheeto nachos with me next time you're in my neighborhood.
Absolutely. Steph?
That's shit.
Okay. So last week when I had to go out to the Rocks to do that short film that didn't happen, I stopped off at the gas station to get gas and I grabbed some water. And I was walking through the chip aisle and they had Ruffles queso flavored, and I was like, "Oh,
they're
I'll
good.
give that a shot."
I love them.
Dude, they're real good. Little bite to them at the end there. It was real nice.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
different than the sour cream and cheddar ones, which I really like those too.
Well, yes, this
The
is like
queso's
Mexican queso. So yeah.
it's a good
Because it
flavor.
was even written in the stereotypical Mexican font of Fiesta time. So that's how you knew it was real.
I had like maracas and a sombrero and a
I
little
mean, it
sugar
wasn't
skull
that
at the
bad,
end.
but it definitely did that font where it's like
Yeah, it's a
circle
certain
with the little,
font. Mhm.
the little,
It had
little diagonal.
a Mingo from fucking Marvel vs. Capcom 2, the giant cactus guy.
And it had the Mexico Gundam.
Ruffles.
Speedy Gonzalez was on it, eating it. Like,
Yeah. And the Taco Bell
It
dog
had
was
that
there
guy
too.
from south of the border we had.
oh my
It's
god,
the blocky. It's
the Taco
blocky
Bell
change
dog.
of font.
Remember that was like a fucking thing for
was
so
like a
many
10-year
years,
campaign.
man.
Yeah.
Man,
That
they
dog
really
looked
were.
the
Yo quiero
same.
Taco Bell. I mean,
It's
they
that
just
font.
damn.
Oh yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
Like, hey, let's add some. You know.
Queso.
Well, wasn't the voice
kind of
actor for that
thing
dog
to
Garcia in Reno 911? Wasn't that
I
him?
mean, maybe.
I wouldn't know.
I know who you're talking about. He's
Yeah.
a voice. He does a lot of voice. So it could have
Yeah.
been. I know George Lopez played him in the movie.
Oh, that's lame. Beck
There's a
says
Taco
yes.
Bell
So
dog movie.
No, that Chihuahua movie. I just remember that came out around the
Marvel
same
Beverly
time.
Hills.
oh,
I
the
think that
Chihuahua
may be the
movie.
sequel. I don't, was there a part 2?
Probably. It's the kind of movie that
He
would
does
just snuck in.
Rocco as well.
yeah,
What?
Oh yeah.
yeah. He
I know
also
who you're
played
talking
Bane in one of the Batmans. I don't
Yes,
know which
yes.
one. Carlos,
Carlos.
Something with an A.
Yeah.
the chat will tell us.
Just the animated cartoons where Bane is now he's a luchador. You know, like
Dude, when Danny Trejo voices him, I get very excited
That was cool. That was a fun one.
because you're like, yeah, Trejo, go fight Batman. Carlos Mencia.
No,
Carlos
yeah.
Alazraqui. Alazraqui.
Yeah, Beck put it in there. Yeah,
Yeah.
Alizraqui. Yeah,
Alazraqui.
That's
Yeah.
not an easy one.
Yeah. I'm not sure I'm saying that right.
Not one we see often.
Yeah, I think he and Dangle came into the store a couple times and bought some comics.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah. I keep forgetting Dangle's name, but he seems like a nice man.
Tom Lennon.
Tom Lennon. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. He seems like a nice man.
Yeah, he seems fun. Like a good time.
What you looking at, Steph?
Oh, I was just typing a response.
to your ex that you randomly did a bit with without them knowing.
And now the bit is now they're just having a conversation.
Yeah, now they're just having a conversation.
They're just catching up.
Oh no, I'm talking to someone else now. But yeah, I just told him that I read his text out loud, and then he said, "Oh shoot," and he was like, "Well, it's true, haha," and then that was about it.
How, Steph? Honest question: how long before you start turning into the Greg Miller of this podcast and just start calling people on the podcast?
I'm out if
I
that
don't know.
happens.
I don't know.
I have no interest in hearing people on a phone talk.
Have done that?
When we start doing let's
I
do the
think I did
call-ins
once.
and answer questions, I'm out.
I think I did a call once just to ask if this was something I did.
You called them, you put them on speakerphone so everyone can
Yeah.
hear, and then
Yeah,
I feel like
think
we
did
may have done that
and
once
I
before.
forgot
Yeah.
why or who it was. But there's
It's been over 5 years.
a few people that just really know me, and May knows a lot of my childhood. So if I ever called her about Best of the Best or freaking birthday or freaking
yes, Steph is referring to her cousin.
everyone, she would know all the answers.
Yes, her cousin Malin is who Steph is referring to.
Oh, I
sorry.
thought you were talking about the Overwatch character.
There's a May Overwatch.
my
Oh, I know who that is.
My favorite thing about Steph's cousin May May is that if you put them next to each other, you can tell they're related because they have the same size head.
Like everyone in Steph's family, apparently.
Yes.
I just
So if we put Steph's brother, her, and her cousin, it's just going to look like a Doppler effect.
I have that picture.
You do have that picture.
That picture
That
exists.
picture does exist.
That picture exists on Instagram, but that was
God, it's
like
getting
years
blurry
ago.
now.
What is with your camera? Why do you have this problem more than anybody else?
I think it's just my lighting in general. Because I have to make sure that the background's all nicely lit and all that stuff. I think I need another light like directly in front of me.
Diffuser or something.
Probably.
Mm.
Yeah.
It took me a little time to kind of figure out my new lighting setup in the new place here. Instead of yeah.
No, go finish your little story.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna before I had two different color lights on me to try and balance it out. But I don't have like the shelving that I did before in the same locations. So now I'm just blasting the same ring light against the wall at max brightness to just come back at me. And I'm like, this is good enough. This is as good as it was before, at least. So anyone out there who wants to do some streaming, just blast the light against the wall and let it rain back down upon you.
I mean, I used to do that, but
I know
now I was stuff in the way.
Oh, I just have these two lights, this one and this one.
Yeah, my two lights.
We really need to start this show.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. 3, 2, 1. Hi. Hello. We're live.
Pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl.
That's the name of the song that we play in the intro.
Oh.
Been doing it for at least a year and a half.
Which is the one that goes, oh.
Is that Beverly?
Or is that
I think
Tarpet
it is
Love?
Beverly.
Beverly Brontosaurus?
Leland, if you heard the song, you'd be like, "That's why Steph said that."
No, fair enough. Maybe I'll tune in this next week to
Brontosaurus.
find out what the song sounds like.
You know, if you just listen to the podcast on Spotify, Stitcher when it's working, Apple Podcasts. Fuck you, Stitcher. What the hell is going on today? I want to listen to the podcast so I can like get my rhythm for the day. I listened to last week's episode, the day of the next recording. The fucking app's just constantly crashing.
Why don't you just use Apple?
Because Apple like updated its shit and really fucked itself.
Why don't you use Spotify? You know, the thing that I gave you access to?
I use that for music. I was already established on Stitcher with all my other shit, and not everybody is on both.
True. You know what? That's true.
I do listen to Not Another Monday podcast on Spotify.
Shout outs. Let's see that's going to summon Mark.
Yeah, right. It just popped up. They just had their 2 year anniversary.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah,
Not Another Monday show.
Yeah.
I dig it.
You know,
it's not easy, but it's also not too hard to keep doing this.
Yeah.
There's no one to stop you from doing it, but it is a little labor intensive.
You know how there's that joke that the joke about millennials is that we all have podcasts? I was thinking about that. And I was thinking about everyone I went to school with ever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think any single one of them does a podcast.
No.
I've only known a couple of my other friends who have done podcasts like outside of like my direct reach.
Yeah.
You know, like the Pixelated Geek crew and everybody, like I would consider that like one group. Like Barry had done a couple of podcasts. Barry, who'd been on the podcast, he was on the charity with in D&D. He's done a handful. I've known like just a couple of people overall. But yeah, for some reason, like I'm always worried if I talk to somebody and mention a podcast, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, I did podcasts too." Like just like every single person at one point did it.
Yeah. Becky should absolutely stream or put together a podcast. Oh, what's up, Goots?
Aww.
Goots. Goots, I thought you were on this podcast way early in the garage days. But I honestly cannot remember specifically.
I don't know people's fake names versus their real names, so yes.
Robert?
Rob, yeah.
Rob?
Yeah.
Although
Did I
we had
meet
another Rob.
Did I
Well, we
meet
had
you?
another Rob.
Oh, I did meet a Rob. I remember that. I just don't know which Rob I met.
There's
I don't remember a Rob.
there's Black Rob. Listen, there's a lot of reasons why I decided to go with that.
Is it because he's black?
That's the first one.
Oh, I can't wait for you to meet a white dude named Jordan.
Wait, is this like
White Jordan?
no, Black Anthony?
Also, they don't go by Rob anymore, so I can't like give you an updated
Okay, yeah.
description. Like they are different now to what they looked like before. No, yeah, I honestly, when we had Goots on, but he'd been there.
Anthony.
I can't
remember
White Danny Glover.
Anthony wasn't there for that. He does not know that joke. Someone's avatar on Fall Guys was called White Danny Glover.
And we're trying to figure out, like, what does that mean?
Yeah, what is it?
Like, is it a white dude that looks like Danny Glover, or is it a white dude that has like the same standing as a Danny Glover? Like,
isn't that just Nick Nolte?
I don't know what that means.
The longer you think about it,
hold on. Are you trying to
think about it?
Are you trying to make a 48 hours joke?
No,
Anthony,
Okay.
you told that joke and we
That
lost the
wasn't Danny
viewer.
Glover in that one.
oh shit! My viewer, come back. Corm, I'm sorry.
I remember Barry. He was at the garage.
Barry's
Yes.
been in the garage. Barry's been in my place.
Yeah.
Barry had a handful of episodes. Anna Banana will forever live in my heart as one of the funniest, just dumb riffs that we did. Yeah, we did the 2-part Overwatch episode.
Yes, the Overwatch Tower.
Yeah, the Overwatch Tower.
Yeah.
I remembered something.
Yeah. This is the worst episode.
I remember
It
I got a
is.
figurine. I still have it.
Steph,
Whoever had pink hair.
tell us something weird about your day.
I went to
Okay.
5 and Below, and I got a new rainbow chrome license plate. Whatever it is for my license plate. So it's rainbow chrome, which I thought was sick.
Oh,
Oh.
so
I got my tiny Tina pop
ha,
because I pre-ordered this a while back. I got a shirt, $5.
oh, it's Hello Kitty.
Yeah.
And
In like
it's-
a Reptar costume.
what
Yeah.
what
They have
is
dope stuff?
shooting out of her forehead?
Rainbow.
I saw. Okay, I
She's
saw a
saying
shirt.
something. Hello Kitty's saying something very loudly.
I saw a statement shirt today that said rainbows, ice cream, and something else. And I thought about it.
It would be so funny if it said and something else.
Yeah, it was like rainbows, ice cream, and then it said something else, but there was no and. It was just like the word with a period, the word with a period, and the word with a period.
Oh,
And
one
I
of
was like,
those.
Yeah.
But we should
But I really
make one
like
of those.
And ones. Those are cool.
We should make one of those both for
Oh,
Steph.
they're cute.
Just our top 5 favorite fruits.
Oh,
Mac
I
and
was
cheese
just
and
like-
cheese and pasta and candy and sweet
All right,
peppers.
Yeah. Oh, sweet peppers made it. I was really enjoying them this
Sweet
weekend.
Peppers cracked the
last.
top 5 now?
This week.
In there.
This week, yes.
Yeah. Chips will be back.
Yeah, chips were bumped down to 6th.
I don't know, I kind of want like Bubble Pirate and Mime and
Oh,
Treasure.
no, not her costumes, just like these weird characters that she is.
Oh, Janine.
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 Janine-
And
oh, you know what?
Janine.
Yeah.
Janine
I was
would be
thinking
the
of the
last
real
one.
ones, but
That'd be fun. I would make that shirt.
I feel like Steph would be a shirt factory for the LRC brand.
I was really kind of hoping that when Steph came to me for the D&D charity stream, she's like, "Oh,
Yeah.
like I'm down to play if you need somebody." I was really hoping like we get like a Janine, just
Oh yeah, it
Like-
didn't work.
and we didn't not get a Janine, we just didn't get the Janine.
Hey, remember that part in the D&D campaign where you're trying to interrogate people, but Steph just decided to murder instead?
You know,
Yeah.
that's the only half
was
hour
real
I
bad.
got to hear working at the store that day was that.
Oh, you
That
didn't,
was That was
You
the
didn't
only
hear
part
her?
I heard was when you were like, Steph, this man's talking. What would you like? She goes, I just want to stab him. You're just like, okay.
You didn't hear her like
It was long.
yell and try to like interrogate the butcher.
I heard a little bit of that. Yeah. Where she would really, where's my goat? He's like, I sell goats.
Oh yeah, I was I wanted to blame everyone. I was very
Which was great.
Whatever
Which
that
was the
word
thing,
is.
like I said, like when we were throwing out like how you could kind of interact with the world, like you could just blame everybody, just be crazy, because it's gonna be fun and none of it matters because like the continuity is loose. It's just a one shot. So like I'm on the other side of that conversation at one thinking like, man, this is really funny, but also I'm like, I don't know what to do with this. She's just gonna keep yelling at me. Where's my goat?
I think the same thing happened when we did the Christmas D&D special, because it was just like, and what do you have to say, Steph? What would make you happy? And I was like, the gift of the child's laughter or something like that. And you're like, what the fuck am I? And I think you just did like a fake laugh or something. It was really bad.
Like it's funny like for a moment, but it doesn't progress the story.
This is true.
We need to work on your yes anding stuff.
Yeah. Wait, my what?
Yeah, yes anding.
Yes,
She just did it right there. She killed it.
Yeah.
My what? You're like, "Arr."
you can know but that's the advanced course.
No, I think I wouldn't.
Nope,
No.
you're doing it wrong.
No, you're doing it wrong.
No.
I would love to see Steph in improv.
I would love
We
it
see
so
it
much.
every Tuesday
I mean, I know
and
the
Sunday
suggestions.
and Thursdays when you
Mm.
tune in to our stream chats when we video game stuff.
Yeah, because
I feel-
I remember we used to go to the improv shows that Sergio did. And I remember sometimes I would yell stuff that they could not work with.
Yep.
Of course, you would be the person to yell that.
Yeah,
Like,
too specific.
Yeah.
I think
Not what
Peanut
they're
Party
actually-
was one thing that she
He's
said.
like,
Party! I said peanut party. That was one.
I need a food item. Steph's like, the number 5 combo. Just like,
They just stop, like break character.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I went to Cane's
Pump it
last
up,
weekend.
pump it up.
I went to Cane's on Friday, and then like the guy came, like, you know, he walked up to my car and was just like, "Hey, what would you like to order?" And I was like, "Can I get the combo number 1?" He was like, "We don't do combos here." And I was like, "Can I
Dude,
get the,
they do. It's the,
And then
it's,
I was-
it's the
yeah,
small
get the box meal.
Yeah, just like,
can I get the 3-finger combo then?" And he goes, "Yes." And I was like, "All right."
Eat a whole
Fuck off.
ass
just fuck your
bushel,
face.
a bushel of dicks.
You ain't that fucking good, Canes.
Yeah.
Quit
Yeah.
acting like you are.
You
I
don't
had them
season
for
your
dinner. I know
chicken,
they're
Canes.
not that great.
You're not even as good as In and Out.
Yeah, I was very like, it just caught me off guard because it was just like, "Can I get a number 1 combo?" Which it's the first one on the list.
He
If
knew.
someone
He just
told
wanted to be an
me-
asshole.
I'd be like, "Oh, this one?" You like, you know, just as a correction.
Yeah.
It was like, "No, we don't have combos here."
Ordering
I
a
was like,
large at
"All right,
Starbucks.
It's all right, cool. Give me your manager.
Finger combo.
Yeah. Well, we don't do combos, really. So if I order that, do I get a drink with it? That would be a fucking combo.
If I slap you
just peel
twice,
out.
2-hit combo.
You just give him the 5. You give him the 5 fist of death, whatever, on his heart.
Yeah, make his heart explode.
Sometimes in the drive-thru, you can tell when they're just not listening. Like
sure.
I remember one time I asked an order for like the people in the car, and it was just like, "Can I get an extra large Coke?" And she goes, "What size?" And I go, "Extra large." And she goes, "What drink?" And I was like, "A Coke?"
Yeah.
She's like, "Okay, 1 extra large Coke. What else?" And I was like, "I don't know how else to give you my I don't know how else to state my meal for you to understand. So it was just kind of like
In the
can also
general
get 2 double
defense,
cheeseburgers. Like, come
in
on.
the general defense of fast food window employees, I am often like kind of stunned when I finally get up to the window and I see that they are taking an order while cashing me out and doing like a third thing. Like they are multitasking unnecessarily hard, I
Yep.
think.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
I went to I wanted to get Popeyes it was like last month or something.
Pop.
And
Yes.
So I went in there, and this bitch behind the counter had no fucks to give. Like, she did not answer a single fucking question I asked. She literally pointed up at one point, and I was like,
Damn.
Isn't that a bit about Popeyes? Isn't that a meme?
Yes.
I don't know, but this woman was the living embodiment of the internet.
Wait,
'cause
point up for what? Just
I
like
asked her,
the menu.
I was like, well, what combo? Because she did not have the sides. Usually they're on like down, so you can look down.
Oh,
But
shit.
because of the pandemic, they have all the plexiglass still up everywhere, which took away all their counter
Wow.
space. So they have nowhere they put their usual shit. So I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I don't know what sides I have offered, and she was just like. But I looked up, and it's one of those digital screens that constantly is changing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Why does it change?
Yeah.
And I was like, ma'am, I guess macaroni. And she's like, do you want a large? I was like, no. And I was like, well, I would like, she goes, well, what kind of chicken would you like? I was like, the
Oh yeah,
regular
do you want
one?
white? Yeah, do
No,
you want white
I
or
was,
dark meat?
I was like the regular one. And she's like, well, what kind? I was like, I don't understand the question. And she goes, sir, I can't hear you. I was like, I don't know what you're asking. And she was like, I'm asking you, what kind of chicken do you want? And I was like,
Oh god.
the fried kind? Like, I did not understand what I get she was getting at. I asked some people later. She wanted me to say, I want 1 chicken breast and 2 legs. Then say that.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just that's just
Corn,
not being
I
good at
laughed.
your job.
There was no order. I literally said, I think I'm good. You're
Yeah.
kind of a bitch. I kind of walked out. Like,
Yeah. That's just
yeah.
bad customer service.
I was like,
I would have felt like
but
I don't
here's
know
the
what to
thing.
do
I
with
had
this.
already gone to another place, and they were like, it'll be just 1 more minute. I'm like, I was the only one in there. I was like, okay. And I was just sitting there. And the guy was like doing other stuff, and he was just like, he was like cutting a bagel. He was putting like a hot dog on a bagel, because I guess that's a thing they do there. I don't know. And I was just like, and I was sitting there, and he goes, it'll just be 1 more minute. And then he walked in the back. And that was it. That was the last time I saw a person. I just left. So I was just very
He just
anxiety
him in
ridden
the corner
already.
eating his hot dog bagel. Just like perched on a stool.
So I,
I'm not
I
gonna
just-
lie, I'm one of those people that will like go in, and if it's already awkward,
I leave.
it's
Yeah.
just that. Like, I think I've already come too far that I'm just gonna wait and see how this plays out.
Oh no, I left.
And just
I went down
leave.
to the fucking Jersey Mike's, because I walked in and they treated me like fucking family. Like, they were just like,
Jones
hey,
on the
what do you
radio.
want? I'm like, you're
Moment.
right. This is how I want to be treated when I walk into a place I'm
That
going
was
to
my
give you
awkward
money
moment
to.
last week.
Yeah.
I had an awkward moment at Jersey Mike's, and then I was just
Yeah.
like, you know what? Sometimes ignorance is bliss. Sometimes I need to not see the food get made before I have opinions of how
yes.
things go.
There's this whole
What did
thing
you do?
about the dude
It
with the
wasn't
gloves.
terrible, but it has to do with the gloves, and it was like that was my second time that I went there and
Wait,
remembered
they didn't have gloves on?
first time.
No, they did.
No.
Oh, I would walk the fuck
time,
out.
the first time I went to Jersey Mike's, not the first time in my life, but
Oh,
the
Corm.
first memory I remember of Jersey Mike's was when we were in there. Usually, it's the people that it's the person that cuts the meat, then it's the person who puts the fixings and stuff. Sometimes they got a person on the grill, and then they got the person on the register. Okay,
Yeah.
Everyone has gloves. The thing is, my biggest issue was I was focusing on the person with the gloves at the register, because I was just like, you still have gloves on while you're touching money. And then you moved over. In my eyes, I saw you move over and start putting stuff on the sandwich. So I was just like, did you change your gloves? So like I was waiting and I moved over to the side to witness her. When she turned around, she removed her gloves, grabbed new ones, and then went over to the sandwich. So I was like, okay, cool. Now I know that you've been doing that. Like I saw that happen. Now, second time I went into Jersey Mike's last week, I was watching. When I went in, it was already awkward because it was just like they had that really loud music. There was like 6 people in line. I was the last.
Really loud music?
Yeah, it's strangely always loud in a Jersey Mike's. Like to the point where it's like, perhaps you could turn this down 2 notches so you can hear me.
You can turn Journey down.
Glass. So
Yes,
then it's like
can.
I chimed in with the haven't you people?
Yeah, it's just like. So, anyways, it's finally me, and then I'm just like, you know what? I don't think I want any of the extra fixings they put on because they put the lettuce, and then I think they juice it or whatever they call that.
They put the juice on.
They put the juice on it.
They juice it.
They pick up the
juice and the
sandwich and they wring it out.
Yeah, they do the juice
I
or
would
whatever.
like my sandwich to be as sopping as possible.
Yeah, I don't like the Mike's way. I think it's gross. So I'm like, no, I would like my sandwich not to be disgusting.
Some sandwiches get soaked as if it was a sponge, and I'm like, dude,
the bread should not fall off when I pick up the sandwich. Well, that's just wet.
I've never been in this scenario you guys are describing.
Well, I stuck with a Philly cheese. Like I just got a Philly cheese sandwich. No fixings. But again, I was watching the person. I was watching the order. It was like person cutting the meat, then person at the sandwich. Now, when the person that rung me up was the one that I thought was questionable. Because again, I witnessed the gloves change for the woman last time. So this time I've been watching this dude. He gives me my change, and that was already a mess because I was watching a sandwich to the left, and he was giving me my change. Oh, he was giving me my change.
Anthony's holding up a bag from Jersey Mike's. He literally has a sandwich right now.
You'll be okay. It was just like, I just tend to look. Well, anyways, the guy rung me up, and then he was giving me my change, and that was already an awkward situation because, like, he gave me my change, and the $5 bill fell out of the pile, right? And onto the countertop. Now, we both did that thing where we slowly went to grab for the bill. So, as I knew his hand was already there, I pulled my hand away, and then he pulled his hand away. So, my $5 bill was just on the fucking counter. And I was just like,
somebody help me!
At that fucking point, pick it up. So I literally had to fucking like go to the counter, reach in just to grab my $5 to pull it back out because it was just like, let me just grab my change since you already pulled your hand back. Now, again, I'm watching this dude. As soon as he's done with my change, he's doing the outer wrapping of a sandwich with the same gloves. So I was just like, okay, you didn't touch the sandwich. You just folded the outside of it. But me being the way I am, I was just like, I would probably open the sandwich, sanitize my hands again, and then just eat the sandwich with the thing open and not flip it upside down, if that makes sense. Because, you know, like some people will wrap their sandwiches when they eat.
Next time you're in a scenario like that, this is all you have to do. It's really, really simple. You've seen someone there not changing the gloves, just look directly at them and just go, ugh!
I remember the last time I was at the Del Mar Fair, so this had to be like 25 years ago, and I remember sitting there, and my mom's friend and my mom, we were standing there, and we went to go get hot dogs, and I remember this is the first time I'd ever thought about this, saw this happen. I had never once considered this, because I was young, I don't give a shit. But like we were ordering hot dogs, and I remember the guy picked up the hot dog with just his bare hand, the bun, and then put like the tongs in the water, slapped it in there, and just held it. And I remember my mom's friend goes, "Did you just grab our food with your bare hand?" And he's like, "What?" And she goes, "No." And we walked away, and it was the first I was like, "Wait, that's a thing that can happen?" Like, just like
food can be gross.
I was like, "No, food can't be gross. It's perfection."
And that's why I just DoorDash everything. I don't want to see it be made.
But yeah,
I've got no problem. I went to Jersey Mike today. Got my my Club Supreme, my whatever, the one that's got bacon on it. I show up, dude knows me there. He goes, hey, we're like, hey. I go, number 9, please, regular on the roast. He pulls out that big ass chunk of roast beef. He's like, yeah, that's good. Slice.
No, it's okay. It's a Jersey thing. You know,
It's
Yeah,
a
no,
Jersey
Jersey.
thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, you get the roast beef? Really? Interesting.
It's
Roast
on
beef is good.
the
Haven't tried
Club
it.
Supreme.
I like
oh,
the roast
okay.
beef.
I don't know. I used to really like roast beef, but as I got older, I had a sandwich once, and I was just like, this ain't good. Why would I get this
bad
when
roast
ham
beef
is
out
so
there.
much better? It's like-
Yeah.
Look, I only
roast
get
beef-
2 things from Jersey Mike's. If it isn't the Italian sub or the meatball sub, I don't know anything about it.
Oh. Well, the thing is, the sandwich that he wrapped was not my sandwich. That was someone else's sandwich.
Well, then what do you give a shit?
No, I know that was the thing. I was
Because
like,
the potential is there for her sandwich to go through the same treatment.
just wanted to see it happen, and like at
It's
that
happening to
point,
one. It's
I'm
happening to
not
all
going
of
to be
them.
okay if that's my sandwich. That was the thing. I knew that sandwich was not mine, so I was waiting to witness if he was going to change his gloves in front of me, so I could be like, "I'm sorry, but like you didn't change your gloves," and like, I want my sandwich, but I don't want it like that. Like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna be that fucking person, but I will be. So I moved to the side because I was done getting rung up, and I was like just watching this dude. Because now I'm at a different angle of the counter where I could see he's gonna turn around, and what that woman did last time was change her gloves after cash handling. No, he put together a to-go order, and I was just like, oh, okay. And he just started grabbing the chips and everything and, you know, packaging the thing together. And the next thing you know, I hear my name being called, and mine was straight from the grill, wrapped up, given and handed to me by the cook. So I was just like, he never touched my sandwich, so I'm good. It was just, I walked back to my car with just the thought of, you know, sometimes I just don't need to see where the food is made or who's involved. I just need the food, and ignorance is bliss.
I don't know.
Sometimes it just needs to be like that.
I
Because
don't know.
I'm not gonna lie. Oh,
Yeah, go on, Steph. Just finish.
because you know, sometimes it's a different way. Like back in the day, there was this taco shop called Alejandro's. Inside, I'm not gonna lie, when you peeked into that kitchen that they had of that little area, they should have at least got a B or a C. You know, score. They had to. But their food was so bomb. Like their chips were so fresh. When you went to go pick up, like you know, a little chip from the carne asada chip plate, your fingers would burn from the hot oil. That's how fresh those chips were. And you know, by the time you're done eating, your thumb's all pruny and shit, because it's just like you're so impatient to eat these chips. It's not like that anymore.
But she
And
did
that was like
once
my-
see the chef flick a roach off the grill and keep going.
Steph, you've heard me say this before, but you know my thing on Mexican places. Like, if the table's sticky, that's the place to stay. That means the food's gonna be shit. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
If it's clean, nope, leave.
That means nobody's there.
Yeah, I was like, nope.
That's nonsense.
Yes,
All right, I
she's
did look
very
up-
passionate about chips.
Steph, do you have any more traumatic environments you'd like to tell us about?
She's looking around.
Not really.
Context clues.
Traumatizing.
I mean, I
All right,
watched.
well let's move on to something else traumatizing.
Yeah, that's fair.
2 worst animal combos and 2 animal combos that could be cute.
Oh,
What
so
about an otter and a koala?
Whoever wrote this put an example. Example: snakes that fly like birds.
like
That's
that
bad.
thing in
Yes, yeah.
the fucking
After
Will
Earth.
Smith movie After Earth. Yeah.
A good example: puppy bunnies.
Aw.
oh, bunnies.
It's really cute. I like
That's
that.
cute.
Okay, so we're hybridizing animals.
What you think is the worst, and what you think is the best?
Little girl and a dog. Let's see what else.
I mean, okay, yeah, technically animals, sure, but
Edward.
If you know, you know.
That.
If you know, you know.
If you know,
I
you
don't.
know.
What about an alligator bear?
Why?
Ooh. Oh my God. That's for the bad category, right? You're saying the bad category? Owlbear?
Oh my God,
Alligator bear.
Anthony, can we fight that next season?
A croco grizzly?
Alligator bear.
A grizzadile?
I'll write that down.
Grizzadile.
I like ducky gators.
Oh.
It's just
Scott,
anything with like alligator.
Scott, is
Would
the
that be
ducky
cute,
gator
or
the
would
size
that be
of a duck, or is it the size of a gator? Like, because that will change my answer. Like,
a gator with the tiniest little furry head? It looks so silly.
Well, like a duck bear. You know,
A
it's
big
like
bear with little duck feet.
Bear?
yes, it's a big old bear that has duck feet and wings.
But are they the little duck wings so it can't really do
Ooh.
anything? It's just a big bear?
a possum raccoon. Ooh.
Ooh. Alligator with a duck head. That's just a platypus.
Yeah. Right?
A possum raccoon.
Wrexham?
Oh,
Wrexham?
a Wrexham. Wrexham.
A hyena and a unicorn?
Hyena corn?
Well, that's just a hyena with a horn.
It's a hyena corn.
I mean, if you're just gonna play this game by sticking a horn on something,
snake and a pufferfish?
Oh, that's
A
cute.
puffer snake?
There's an artist that Corman Revi actually turned
possum
me on to.
raccoon poon.
There's an artist that Corman Revi turned me on to. She's at Meg's Mashables.
Yes,
like
yeah.
that's her jam. She takes two animals, usually like
Let me
by
see.
request, and smashes them together. She made Corman, help me out. The corgi sharks. What was that mashed up name?
Corgi shark?
Corkies
Oh, Corky.
Corkies.
Yes.
or
Yeah.
shorkies or something like that. She
Oh, I
like
like
shorkies.
shorkies.
Shorgies?
A chicken
Something
fox.
like that.
Yeah. A chicken fox?
It's just chasing itself, trying to.
Rhino kitten.
I don't hate that.
That's a lot.
But I'm imagining like a big ass kitten
Yeah.
with
about-
like a horn.
What about like a jippo? It's a giraffe hippo.
Ooh.
Got a little racist for a second.
Just
Is it a hippo head on a giraffe body, or is it a giraffe neck
I just
on a
ima-
hippo body?
I imagine just you see the long neck of a giraffe
really
with a
tall
stupid
over the
fucking
water.
hippo head on it, and it comes out of the water with a stupid hippo body.
Well, that's
Like
what's
a
funny
thin
because you
neck
would
just-
see it. And then as soon as it gets, it's a long while until they get up to like, you start seeing the legs because it's a lot of neck.
I'm sorry,
didn't
gorilla
realize.
snake is so funny.
That's what
I
they
would
just
just-
call their dicks, right? Like,
Gorilla snake.
I'd love to see a corgi and a lion. It's just a lion with little short legs and like no tail, like a little fluff butt.
Oh my god.
Spider cat.
No,
No.
no,
I can't go there.
it's too furry.
I can't.
What's some of the shit they do in Avatar? They have some fucked up combos in that show.
Yeah, like an air bison.
Yeah, turtle rabbit.
I
Ooh,
was
turtle
thinking.
rabbit.
I was thinking blue cat people at first.
Oh,
I didn't realize you were talking about the cartoon.
What,
my
what-
bad. I should have said Last Airbender versus Indigo Wang. Yes, you are
What?
correct.
What was Momo again? Like the monkey thing, like a lemur or something,
He was a lemur monkey. Yeah.
but mixed
then
with what?
a lemur mixed with a monkey.
Yeah,
Those
Isn't
are two
it-
different species.
a lemur is one thing, and a monkey is another thing.
Oh, I thought a lemur just already was a kind of simian sort of thing.
They are, but they're still considered, I think, two different kinds, perhaps. Well, Momo also flew, so maybe there was like a flying spider monkey mixed with a lemur or some nonsense.
Yeah.
What if there was a penguin with an alligator mouth?
God.
Why are we trying to make everything into alligators?
don't know. I was trying to think of a horse pig, and I was like, "That's stupid."
Horse pig.
A horse pig sounds adorable. It's like it's like a mini pony, but with a pig face, but a horse body with a tail.
I mentioned a pig the size of a horse.
Pot belly pony.
Hot belly pony.
Oh. Fuck! I had one, and then you all fucked me up.
What was the thing that Cora had? Was it like
A panda gator.
She did not have a panda gator.
I'd be for a cat penguin though.
Cat penguin.
What about a panda moose?
Huh. So wait, is that a?
It's more moose.
Okay, yes.
Oh, I don't know, to be
But it's
honest,
black and
whole
white.
panda with
So-
like moose antlers.
But it
I
has
was
the.
like, what would you do?
I got it. It has the moose like moose,
Face?
right?
Yes.
It has
Moose
horns,
face.
Yes.
but it's got like the body of a
bowling.
panda, but hooves.
Oh God.
Ooh,
I feel like hooves make everything worse.
they do.
Like,
I suppose it could.
Ew.
because if you were to
Centipede and
if you were to
flamingo.
look outside and you see a man with hooves for feet, you wouldn't.
Flemipede?
You
It's a flemipede?
oh God, a centipede flamingo.
Ew.
But it's the most
Flamipede?
fabulous centipede flamingo you've ever seen. Otter
Otter
beaver.
beaver.
Wait, that's just a beaver slash otter.
That's still just a beaver, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think there's a lot of change there.
What about
But they're not as mean.
What about a horse spider?
No,
ew? No.
no.
Eight
I'm gonna shoot that one
horse
down.
I got to write that one down too.
Otter parrot.
With
What,
hooves?
what about
Thing.
They have 8 hooves coming at you.
what about
Do they still spin webbing?
Yeah.
what about a Komodo dragon eagle?
Ooh, so
a
that's
dragon.
that's a dragon.
Yeah, that's just a dragon.
With
What about an
furry
octopus?
with feathery wings.
That's just that dinosaur in the last
That's
movie.
a Chinese dragon.
Yeah,
Cat bat. That's just
it's a
cat with bat wings.
it would be would we still call it a cat or would we call it a bat?
Yes.
Oh God, I can't work with that one.
What about like a buffalo chicken?
Finally, the wings exist.
A lionfish lion.
Are they? Wait, hold on. So they're buffalo, but
Yes.
they're
Yeah.
chicken size, but they have big ass wings.
No, they're chickens, but they're buffalo size, and they have the flavor built into them.
Ooh.
Genetically altered, baby. Take a
And the
bite of
pins
the-
are all separated. Like this is our hot sauce. This is the
Yeah.
mild pin.
You can tell by the fur that they have, like the level of spice.
Oh, so that's
By
a
the
mild
rocks
Frank's,
the
huh?
rocks that they got. Check.
Yeah.
A water buffalo.
The buffalo with the whale, water buffalo.
Yeah, what about a lion with a lionfish? So then it's like a lionfish as big as a lion with a lion's teeth?
Does
Is
it
it still
still
a
exist
fish?
in water? Yeah, is it still
Yeah.
a fish?
Cheetah sloth,
Jesus. sloth.
That's true.
the fastest
Chalk.
slow animal.
I don't know.
It's just like a real like thick ass cheetah that's stoned. What about a ferret with a pig?
A fig?
Yeah, fig.
Ferrets are cute.
I feel it finally would look like how they do weasels. And
You did that so fast.
Jordan's good at this. Remember John Cinnamon Roll?
Yeah.
Never let that one go.
No, I never will. Listen, when you are in the presence of greatness, it leaves an impression on you.
Oh, that reminds. Speaking of John Cena, this is entirely unrelated. But me and I were laughing
No.
Not on
Because-
this podcast.
because you're thinking like, why hasn't there been a movie starring Dwayne the Rock Johnson, John Cena, and Dave Bautista? You know, like it could be some kind of comedy movie.
Wait. It's like 3 Men and a Baby.
Sure. but like so we're thinking, oh yeah, because it kind of writes itself. They're all former pro wrestlers. Now they're out of it, trying to do stuff, whatever. don't know what the premise is going to be, but what made us laugh was thinking about the poster for this movie. You have these 3 giant men. They're just trying to squeeze into the poster together. Just imagine that as the poster. It's just them like trying to squeeze in for the picture.
They're in a Prius.
I want to watch that movie.
Is the eco-friendly one?
Yeah.
Be fun time.
Corm, yeah, I was talking about Meg's Mashables. You'd stepped away, I guess. Unicorn possum.
A unipossum?
Does she not? Does she do anything that doesn't just have a horn on it?
Yes, she did the snake pufferfish.
Yeah, the snake pufferfish corn.
Like, look, don't get me wrong, unicorns are cool, but I just feel like slapping a horn on something and go like, look, it's a zebra corn.
What, you don't like the
zebra?
You don't like a barracorn?
A Chinese dragon and an Oreo?
Corn?
Well, that upsetting, because I don't know. Am I supposed to eat it or not eat it?
Yes.
You can do both.
Like, is it like a Muppet? Like the Muppet vegetables, where you're just like, you see them eating vegetables, but they talk. You're like, okay.
Mermaid and a snail?
Oh. Oh my god.
Oh, corked. That's what it was.
Corked?
Court. Yeah, court. That one was cute.
Corgi shark, yeah.
Ah.
Should I pull up another
A
question?
pig and a frog?
Pig and a frog all in one?
I feel shit's gonna happen no matter what.
We should not be playing God like that, Beck.
So, a prog? We can't have another fig popping around here.
A cow guinea pig. I don't hate that idea. Like a small size
guinea cow?
To like that's like
But it's furry.
yeah, but it's furrier than a cow is.
Yeah.
Takes 1 million of them to make a belt.
What about capybara?
As I said, like a capi. I thought
Capybara
it was a capybara.
and a bear?
Yeah.
Capybara or capybara and a hippo.
Is it still chill?
It's still chill. It takes on the demeanor of a capybara.
Okay.
Capybara.
Oh, you're talking. Okay.
Ooh, I got one. A kawaka gator.
It has the most ferocious body, but like the cutest face that's just lit up like this.
But it will still do the death spiral on you.
Oh, that's cute. I like those. They're cute.
Saber-tooth pony.
Oh God.
Oh, that's just bad.
Can we do one just for me and just like mix a stork and a raven?
A staven?
Tall black ass bird.
You don't want to be like a
like Vicious's
flamingo.
bird and Cowboy Bebop.
Oh yeah. That is basically what that was.
I realized after I said it out loud and I pictured. I'm like, wait a minute, I've seen this before.
A kangaroo vulture.
Ooh, vultures are unattractive.
Oh God, a vulture that can punch you. At least it has a pocket to put stuff in.
You know, it's weird that she went that way with
Yeah.
it. Did everybody else go the other way?
I
was thinking like kangaroo with wings, and she straight up was like, "Nah, man, that's a vulture."
I was thinking, yeah, like kangaroo
That's
with
got
like
big feet.
a bald vulture head.
I imagine the kangaroo vulture would be kicking you.
I don't know. I just imagined punching, like in the air. Just think about that. The bird.
It's doing the air. It's performing an air combo.
It chucks it.
I mean, this is the girl that did want to get hit by a horse. Remember?
This is true.
Unironically, not
want.
for a bit.
What?
Like one meal.
She's like, I do what I want wearing a bulletproof vest. I can do this.
I do what I want.
This can take a bullet. It can take a horse hoof.
That's when she knew she fucked up.
Yeah.
What about like a donkey penguin?
Oh. I don't know why that upsets me.
Ooh, penguin bear. Just a big ass polar penguin.
Wearing a tuxedo.
Well, yeah.
Oh, the biggest tuxedo
with
and
little
drinking a
beak.
Coke.
Drinking a Coke.
Yeah, drinking a Coke.
And it still has a weird fucked up mouth that penguins have.
Ooh, Beck got a peacock wolf.
Oh, that would be cool.
Wolfcock?
Wolfcock, yes.
Ooh, with the pretty feathers.
Come on, camera.
Now,
really?
would a wolfcock just be like super colorful, but still
I think
mostly
that'd be dope.
wolf shaped?
Mostly wolf.
I'm thinking wolf is like the default, but it
Yes.
has like colorful plumage.
Yes.
Oh, I thought the what do you call it? Peacock with like a wolf's head. But I imagined like a black wolf head and then like these beautiful feathers in the back, but this just ferocious face. And every now and then you see a paw.
It's like the wolf from like the wolf memes from a couple years ago.
Yeah, Insanity
like
Wolf.
Vicious looking. Feathered wolf with big poofy tail. Says Beck. I can see that too.
Yeah.
A dogosaur.
Oh, we haven't even gotten to extinct animals.
I just imagine it's a T-Rex, but it looks like a golden retriever, but still has like short T-Rex arms. So it's a giant golden retriever, but it's shaped like a T-Rex.
Oh, how cute!
Small arms and everything.
Yeah. Dog Aerodactyl.
Dogodactyl?
Dogodactyl.
Oh, dude, sweet! I just got a spam text message, and all it says is her friend said you're not well hung. No, thanks.
What a bitch!
Guess I'm not talking to either of you.
That's such a weird statement.
It's not even a complete sentence.
Now, what's
Jordan? Please do this. Go to Google Images.
Okay.
And Google 30 Rock quote who told, and then send them the gift back.
Jesus Christ?
I love that gif. I'm upset because I can never find a good quality one that's like really being and like putting to the side for reuse.
Yeah.
Because it's such a quick moment and it's not even like well centered in the frame. It's just all junk. All right. Has tonight been weird?
Yep.
Yeah.
Little off.
why
Didn't quite hit our stride. Had a good time though, didn't we?
Oh yeah. I feel like we had a good time on this podcast. Yes.
Listen, sometimes you go out, you hang out with your friends, you have a good time, but you just don't have any memorable stories. That's going to be this podcast. That's this episode. That's this episode.
Look,
nothing
they can't all be
is gonna
bangers.
come out of this one. They can't all be, pizza. They can't all be Steph discovers racism.
Yeah.
Ooh, power just went out in East County. Tracks.
Oh, really? Bummer. Goots, we've been mashing up animals for 20 minutes and really creating a real horror show.
It's true.
So you're going to have to double back on the podcast form of this episode, where you can find on Stitcher, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and the rest. You can rewatch it if you like right here on Twitch, twitch.tv/LORC podcast. We're here making that content 3 times a week, baby. Tuesday for the podcast, Thursday for Co-op Thursdays, where Steph and Steph and Jordan.
There's 2 Stephs. It's a nightmare for me,
You don't know
personally.
which Steph you're gonna get. It's one of the two.
You ever wanted that Steph sandwich?
All right.
I was on the road for 3 hours a day. This is the best I got.
Playing games. What are y'all playing this week? You still?
We're on Resident Evil 6 still, doing Chris's campaign, chapter 2. It's been
You
fun
have
so
a
far.
long way
Yeah,
to
it was
go
fun.
then.
We sure do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a fun time though.
Yeah.
We're seeing a different angle.
On the
I'm having a
events
good time.
of what happened in Leon's campaign, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good old time.
And then on Sunday, it is the community game day where we play multiplayer games. We have discovered, or not discovered, but Fall Guys is now free. So
Yes.
that was our jam last week. It'll probably be our jam continuing at the very least off and on. Super fun. Download it. It is by far the largest multiplayer game that we can get a group together.
Yep.
So if you're out there within the range of my voice, find us. Let's knock each other off some platforms.
Yeah, I mean, it's like for custom games, it's a minimum of 10 people. So the more, the merrier.
Yep. 10 to was like one of those versions was 30.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I was informed I was playing, but I wasn't here.
You sure was.
true.
What?
True.
I didn't say
There
a
in
word.
spirit. And we get into a bunch of Sunday is an absolute blast because we get to play with everybody who is with us for the rest of the week that, we just get to kind of glance over and comment on. Sundays, we're working together for a great cause.
It's true.
We are also on the social media. Shut up.
Oh.
We are on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can search us by looking for LORC Podcast or League of Ridiculous Conversations. We also have a list of ridiculousness. That's where we came up with the ridiculous topic of mashing up two animals together.
And that was number
knocked one down?
3 on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're down to 49.
So if you want to add to that list, best way to do that, send us an email with a cavalcade of different ideas for random topics. You can email us at lorcpodcast@gmail.com.
Shout out to Nightbot for plugging that right as you were saying it.
Ooh,
Yeah, that was
Nightbot.
weird.
There you
Nightbot
go.
has become self-aware.
Cool.
Jordan, you're out there on the internet making your own content.
I sure am. I'm on most social media platforms at Jordan is a bear. Oh, for half a second there, I thought Nightbot responded, but it was just Nightbot. What's up, Jonathan? How you doing?
Oh yeah, I was very confused too.
And on Twitch.tv/Jordan is a bear. I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If I am not hosting the LRC stream, then I'm on my personal channel, which is what I did this past Sunday for the community gaming and what I'm doing for Co-op Thursday. You can tune into twitch.tv/LRC podcast to see Steph's perspective as Chris Redfield. And you can tune into my channel, Jordan is a bear, for his Chris's partner, Piers's perspective. So there's that.
I got the guns, and I'm having fun.
Yours sounds like a weenie.
Chris is like the big bulky action hero, and Piers is the sniper.
His arms are freaking huge.
Chris Redfield is the man that punched a boulder while in a volcano.
That's why, like, when I play him, I consistently just punch people out because it's
true.
like,
There's
it's a
boulders
lot
in
of
Raccoon
fun.
City.
No,
There's volcanoes.
in Resident Evil
in
5,
Raccoon
they end up flying to a volcano because of reasons.
yeah. You don't question it.
Because
You
of
just
umbrella
enjoy.
reasons.
Yes, because of Umbrella.
Because their secret base is in an active volcano.
Look, that game, that series went off the rails.
It was a lot of fun though.
And then it's coming back with no, it's still off the rails, even with Resident Evil 7 and 8.
Yeah.
It introduced a 9-foot tall woman that everyone wants to be stepped on. So bye. And then you could play as her in the Mercenaries DLC for Resident Evil Village, which is coming out in October. So
Neat.
have fun with that, perverts.
Plans? Did you think they had plans to do that before, and then they read the internet and were like, damn, we should probably give people a game?
What?
I don't think they knew that Lady
Yeah,
Demascara.
they did not know Lady Dimitrescu would blow up that much. So they're leaning into it by letting you play as her in Mercenaries. Also, apparently, Jane Foster just dropped in the Avengers game.
Yeah.
We talked about that last week.
Yeah, and apparently she has a line where someone's talking to her and they're saying about people have a fantasy of being stepped on by her. So apparently that's a dialogue thing in Marvel's Avengers.
I need to start playing that game.
Have you played it?
I thought you
Not
had
really.
played it.
I
Played a little.
I thought the plan was for the 4 of us to play it.
Yeah, I never deleted it, but I want to be Kamala.
I got through the training part so I could play. We just never decided to do it.
Oh, well, I have it, and I'm
Still got
ready. whenever.
I think the problem is we want games where everyone can play, and they limited everything
That's
to
also
4.
true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And
that's
it just
also
sucks.
true.
Like
Yeah.
it's like, oh, because it to me it's like you only have 4 friends, but I
Yeah.
don't.
That's true. Maybe it's just one of those things where we're like, if we're free, we can just play it. But I don't know.
I mean,
we
if just the
played
four
that
of us
one.
wanted to, but
Yeah,
like
we
that's not
played when we
that's not the
played.
point of Community Day.
Well,
Yeah,
it doesn't,
when we
it doesn't have to be
played-
community day. It could just be the 4 of us hanging out.
Yeah,
Like,
what
not
was it
on a
we played
Sunday.
last time?
Or
not-
not make
What was the
content.
Call of
I
Duty
don't
ones?
understand.
Which was
I
an
don't-
old timey one that we played. That was really fun.
Wait, say it all
It was
again,
like
Steph.
zombies. It was
That was
old
Ca-
timey.
Call of
it was-
Duty?
it was Call of Duty Zombies in Black Ops 3.
Oh yeah,
That was
that was
fun.
fun.
It was fun,
We
yeah.
had
yeah.
a lot of fun time playing that. It was chaotic, but it was a good time.
It was.
We went to space.
I don't believe Avengers is cross-play, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I think everyone's separate, which is stupid because that game needs cross-platform.
He's all I can get.
Yeah. I have a bunch of like 6+ multiplayer, 6+ player multiplayer games. Like, I mean, it's Killing Floor 2, which is 6 players.
Yeah, that one's fun.
We'll talk about this in
Yeah,
nights.
we'll do that.
Steph, where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch at Stephanoids. That's STPHUHNOIDS. On Twitch, I'm still playing Cooking Mama. We're doing our vegetarian meals.
Yay!
It's a good time. I have fun playing it. Leland, what do you do on the internet?
I draw on the internet
Ooh.
and Instagram. That's right. You can find me at Leland Pierce Art Instagram. Yeah, just finished up doing 30 days of Star Trek. I'm now doing Batman. Batman. Yeah, I'm trying to actually see if I'll actually draw any good guys. So far, no.
Oh.
No Disco Robin?
I might now, just for you. First, I had to process that because I was like, my dog ain't gonna be dressed as Robin. Oh, that's right, because he had that outfit. Yeah, I'm trying to do lesser known villains. We'll see how far that.
Oh, I
go.
can't wait for the Calendar Man one then.
That's just a dude.
Yeah.
Well,
Carry a calendar?
He's actually got it tattooed on his forehead, Steph.
Oh. Does he,
don't give him
Like, just
tattoo
legitimately.
ideas.
does he
Steph.
know when it's my birthday?
He
God.
knows every holiday.
Steph, I want you to do a very, very long Let's Play series of you playing through all of the Batman Arkham games.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I still have them.
I know.
I just need to download them. Okay. That could be something.
Oh,
What do I
We'll
start
jump
with?
in. We'll
Did you
jump
see the
in
back
and
row?
mansplain to you all of the Batman characters.
Oh yeah, okay. When I stream it specifically, I'll go in the gamer, the game, our game Discord, and anyone can just drop in and hop out when you would like.
But you have to explain who these characters are.
Yes.
Oh no.
But only when asked.
Okay.
that'd be kind of fun. Like she's like 6 hours in, and by that point you're in the middle of the story. At that point, you just like, Steph, what's a killer croc?
It's this crocodile that like kills and shit. You know, stuff. They do
mean,
stuff.
So
Yep.
Batman is a person.
Also,
whose
she's not wrong.
parents were killed.
Part bat. I'm just kidding. I know
He's
he's
part
not a bat.
bat.
No, wait till
He's
you
not a bat.
wait
He
till you get
just
to
has a-
Arkham City.
Oof.
Was there a lot more
Huh?
that I don't know?
Yeah, they kept getting bigger, Steph.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So much
okay.
bigger.
And
This
the thing
will
is,
be
yeah, so
Batman
I'm-
is the real person. Bruce Wayne is the mask.
Anyway, so I'm drawing Batman. I don't know why I wanted to draw Batman. I just did. And you know what? And that's okay.
That is okay.
Yep. I gave you enough time?
Hmm?
Did I give you enough time?
Oh, I'm ready.
Okay,
You
good.
should do like Batman
Um,
not doing
Anthony.
Batman things.
Where can the people find you on the internet?
And if you want to see my wolfcock, then find me at Spooky the 13th on Instagram and the Twitter.
Does it go? Oh, wait,
it
that's
sure
Coyote.
does.
Yes, whenever he
Is that
climaxes.
the wolf?
He goes, "Ow."
No.
Did you not?
You know, the worst part is it's very furry.
It's true. It's true.
No.
Okay.
Sweet plumage though.
Just like the,
So
like the
colorful.
peacock.
Yeah. Those are his pubes.
Y'all, my nephew's in the chat. Come on.
Yeah. They're of age. It's okay.
They're gonna see you in a
They
much
are
different light.
No,
Only happen on a full moon. Don't talk about his ass that way.
they're already not happy.
Gonna make the next family reunion very awkward for you.
It's gonna be real weird. And y'all fucked me up. So until next week, I'm Anthony, and in alphabetical.
I'm Jordan.
I'm Leland.
I'm Steph.
And we'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.
And now.
Stop.
No.